Hey up and welcome to Callum's Corner. Right, unfortunately, I need to start today by making an official statement. I would like to apologise for last night. Unfortunately, last night I lost my head while streaming due to a constant and extreme level of filth, we'll put it that way. I ended up getting very cross and just losing my head. Now, my streams have always been filthy. It's always been a battle, a finely poised battle between me and the little kind of the filth ferrets who put the filth on. But normally I'm up to that battle each night. I come out triumphant. But this last week has been extreme. I've been completing a challenge where I survive only on cabbage, and it's left me severely underfed. I've been half starving all week, and I'm just not myself when I'm hungry. I'm a lot more irritable. I get angry easier. I'm eggy, basically, which is ironic, actually, because, you know, a lovely little egg would have avoided this whole situation. But I couldn't have an egg. So I've been very, very hungry. And that led to a chain reaction in the streams. The filth ferrets have kind of sensed that weakness. And like a pack of sharks that smell blood in the water, they've come circling. They've upped the ante, and they've made it a kind of an environment where I lost my head. I'd like to apologise to all the normal people who watch my streams who are not filth ferrets. I let you down last night. I let it affect me, and I ended up ending the stream early, so I am sorry. I would also like to take this opportunity to retract one of the more extreme statements that I made last night. I will not be dedicating myself to streaming exclusively Fortnite content going forward, like I claimed on Twitter last night. I had lost my head, and I was lashing out at the filth ferrets. Obviously, that would be massively unfair to punish all the normal people in the streams like that. And also, you know, I've had a bacon sandwich this morning. I've eaten a boatload of biscuits. I feel sated, my hunger. You know, my humanity has come flooding back to me, and I can see the ridiculousness of that statement. I mean, full-time Fortnite streamers, from what I've seen, they all have weird, wacky hair with weird collars in it, and you kind of get the suspicion that they enjoy children's genitals a bit too much. So that's obviously not something that I would ever want to get involved in, and I would not punish the normal stream viewers that way. So I do apologise. I'd lost my head. It was a spurious claim. To the people who have messaged me and said, Callum, you were proper angry last night. Are you all right? I would just like to make it clear that I'm absolutely fine. My anger is actually, for me, one of my most positive emotions. I've come to realise that you never need to be worried about me anyway, but definitely not when I'm angry. It's when I'm quiet that I'm not quite myself, you know. I'm doing a challenge at the moment where I'm trying to kind of reply to every single comment that's ever been made on my channel. Obviously, I've started with the first video, so I'm going back and replying to them all. It's a massive challenge. It's going to take me till Christmas. It's going to be my hardest video ever, but it's something I really, really want to do. It's cathartic, actually, going back to 2016 and commenting on videos where people are just like, oh, tic-tac-head. It's like, yeah, well, now we're 5 years later. Hopefully you realise you're wrong. I just think it will be incredibly healthy. I always used to love replying to my comments when I first, you know, started putting videos on Facebook all those years ago. I'd reply to all of them. And then suddenly all these people were coming in saying all these things. And it's like, I need to set that straight, but there's so many of them I can't. So I think it will be really, really healthy to kind of have commented to all of them and have a proper factual record of me just refuting the idiots. And also saying hello to all the people who've been there since day one. Yeah, it's an interesting and challenging video, but it's shown me, actually, like, back in 2015, early 2016, I was in a dark place, you know. I'd kind of withdrawn into myself to such a degree. I had nothing going on in my life. I was just a quiet, washed out man. And that's when I worry about myself, you know. I felt that come back a little bit in lockdown, you know. And that's when I worry about myself, but I feel like my opinion's not worth giving when I'm righteously angry and marching forward. You know, that's me at my best. And that is something I very much want to embrace going forwards. Obviously, lockdown was difficult, and there's just no more time to waste. You've got to be yourself in every single moment of your day. Just be yourself, you know. And if that is when I'm angry, I will be angry. That is me, you know. Actually, while we're talking about the challenge, could I just make a request? Please, I mean, don't not comment on my videos, but just, is it worth it, the comment you're making? Because it's going to get a reply. Do you want that to be in a video? Am I, you know, going to humiliate you if you've been silly. And also just pointless comments, you know. Most of my videos are okay. There's like 200-300 comments on. I can do 3 or 4 of those videos a day, reply to them all. But stuff like my Tic Tac Head video, 58,000 comments. That's going to take a long time. And it's a bit disheartening when I see pointless comments going on in the last couple of days on new, old videos. You know, that's going to take me minutes to reply to. Just challenge yourself in your mind. Is this comment worth it? If it's talking about penises, creaminess, anuses, all that kind of stuff, probably not. Probably not worth it, you know. So I would appeal to you to only comment if it's worthwhile, if you think it's deserving of an answer, if it brings up something, you know, interesting. Yeah, just challenge yourselves a little bit. And I know some people, there are, you know, mean monkeys who watch, and that's going to be like a red flag too, and you will just put comments. But I'd like to think most people watching now are supporting me, so just bear that in mind, you know. Is your comment worth it? Challenge yourself. And if you do need to just comment, maybe just do it on this video. Because maybe I could delete this in a couple of months or something when I get to it, the replying bit of it. Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the challenge. It's amazing speaking to people who commented like 5 years ago. The replies are interesting. As I say, it's nice to put an accurate record out there, kind of refuting the spurious allegations. And it's just, yeah, I'm finding it really cathartic. I'm enjoying it. But please, yeah, just think about your comments at the moment. Right, I think that clears it up. I'm very sorry for my actions last night, but it's kind of understandable with the eating challenge going forward. Hopefully it won't happen again. Right, massive thank you to all of you. You are absolute legends, and I'll see you soon.